Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Kyle checking in. It is Saturday evening. I just got done with the current training today, which went really well. It was an excellent continuing qualification training with American Airlines this year. I felt like the instructors are great and everything was so great. I'm meeting so many different people, and I'm trying to connect with other people in terms of a relationship. And I think about it all the time, whether it's about friendships, family relationships, work relationships, any sort of relationships that we have in this life. And I wonder, why is it so hard to find a love relationship? Why is it so hard to find people who are good and caring and kind and really want to love somebody and not be malicious and not use people and, have ulterior motives with stuff? And it's very hard to find that. And I meet a lot of great, awesome people. I have great friends. I have great acquaintances. I meet great people. But when it comes to relationships, I continuously invite in these people that just are not the correct manifestation of what I'm looking for. And I sit there and I'm like, well, I do my affirmations, I do my manifestations, I do my self-talk, and I'm like, but at the end of the day, I really think it's deep inside of who we are and inside of our minds. That's the truth. What's inside of our heart? What is it we really believe in that creates this reality that we're living in every day? Like the type of people you meet through your job, the type of people you meet when you're trying to date somebody, like for a relationship. It's a type of souls that come into your life, and the kind of energies that you invite into your life. It's all based on your true essence of what you really believe and really think. And I say it all the time, like how we constantly have to be present and thinking about what we're truly putting out there. Because I think we fool ourselves a lot of days. We're like, oh yeah, like I'm going to be kind and I want this type of person and that. It's very topical though, how we think about things. You really have to think about it, say it, believe it at the deepest part of your soul, like in your heart, like in your every fiber of your being has to believe it. And I think then you're truly able to invite in, whether it be relationships or the life you want, the blessings you want. I mean, this experience is a blessing because our souls are given the ability to have a real human experience. And I think the issues that a lot of our spirits have is we're spiritual beings as well, right? So this doesn't feel like home to a lot of us because we're elevated beyond the skin, the bones, the grounded entity that this human body is. And I really think it's essential for human beings to really step into being grounded and connect with this body to truly have an authentic human experience. And that's terrifying for most of us because this experience is not easy. It's extremely emotional. You have to deal with death, people stomping on your heart sometimes. You got to deal with people who don't reciprocate love and affection. You have to deal with, trauma and loss. But there's also so many beautiful things, like the bond with another spirit that you guys bond beyond this realm. And it's a true spiritual connection with somebody that you're able to feel love and a deep intimacy and able to be your authentic self and not feel like you'll be judged for it and that they're going to leave you in a dumpster, for really showing your true colors. But finding somebody that really accepts you completely is so hard. But if you find that, in order for you to have that, you have to be vulnerable and allow yourself to peel off that face, that veil that you have with other people. And it's hard. Trust me. I'm going to be 34 years old. I'm going to be 35 this year. And I'm still trying to figure out like how to allow the vulnerability of allowing each day to be what it's going to be. I think it's important for us to have goals. It's important for us to have a moral compass. It's important for us to do the right thing. But to fully experience and be able to receive everything that this life has for us, I really think you have to accept each moment for what it is, and that you can only control so much. You know, much of life, as much as I hate to admit this, because I'm very into like planning everything and having a set, like, this is going to happen here and this is going to happen then, and then I'm going to do this then. And, you know, I'm very methodical with my life, but life is not methodical. You know, life is an experience that is full of unexpected, beautiful moments and unexpected, emotional, traumatic, crushing moments. But it's all part of the human experience here that every soul must go through. And I'm going on over 6 minutes of talking, but I don't know. I just feel like I'm meeting so many people for relationship now, and I'm trying to really let myself open and to not have so much of a fixed mindset on things, even though it's so hard for me, because I kind of am like, oh, I have to have this, he has to have this, they have to have this. But that contract and soul connection that you get with somebody who truly sees you and is able to be with you at your most vulnerable and your most raw self might be somebody that you would least expect, that you might have to work hard to be with. But if you put in the work and you guys grow and really commit to something, it can be one of the most beautiful relationships you'll ever have. So, I don't know. This is a really random video, but leave it to me to do a random video. Yeah, I'm trying to allow life to be, and allowing myself to own up to what I have done, or the thoughts I've had, or the words I've said that have contributed to a lot of the obstacles and impediments that I've had to deal with in my life. You know, it's not like life is out to get you. I don't think that's the case. I think every soul here is on a mission to understand our power, to understand this human experience, and to truly understand how to connect our higher spiritual selves with the human experience and truly living in it authentically. It's extremely hard, I feel like, but if we really spend time to really think about it and focus on bonding with our higher spiritual self, the entity or God, whatever you want to call it, bonding with that and allowing that energy to live through us, and also understanding that we're all a part of everybody else that's around us, and that this experience is meant to be done with others. And I don't know. This is a really deep video, but I felt like I should share, because the world's going through such crazy changes and the craziest times, and all of these material things are breaking down as the world and God and our spirits are elevating to the next level of growth, of enlightenment. The world is reacting to outdated ways of thinking, outdated ways of believing in things, outdated ways that no longer serve our souls. And it's forcing us to go within and to really look at the ways that we can personally and collectively work together to change paradigms, to change systems, to change the way governments are run, to change the financial systems, to change how we treat others and the laws that are in place, and being more humble and understanding that it's going to take time, but we're on the brink of something that's extremely incredible. And I was not optimistic for a long time. I was like pessimistic, and I was like, what's happening? Like, the world's going to shit. But this experience is a continual death and rebirth. And in order to have something new, you have to let the old die, disintegrate, decay, so that new, robust, amazing thing can come into fruition. And I really think that those of us who are here right now have a really important role to play. And I hope that all of us wake up and listen to our true selves, and don't get taken off our feet by everything that's going around us that's distracting us from what's really meant to be our focus right now. It's not the economy, inflation, lack of money. It's not your job being shitty. It's not your boss shitty, giving you shitty assignments at work. It's not, your partner making you extremely mad about, not putting the clothes in the laundry, the hamper, all of these things are trivial. What we're really supposed to be doing is working on our inner voice, our inner beliefs, and reprogramming that to align with source and to align with New Earth. And on that note, I hope that this creates some sort of conversation, and that we can continually have talks like this and go through this experience together, and know that we're all struggling with it. It's not easy, but we're here for a reason, and we're living in this reality now because we have something to bring and offer and learn. And yeah. Enjoy each and every day, guys. Enjoy each and every moment, no matter if it's gut-wrenching or extremely beautiful, but enjoy each and every moment here, because we come into this world for a reason, and we may not understand it in this moment, but there's a reason for everything, Make the most of it. And on that note, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. And 15 minutes later. But I hope you guys have a good night. Kyle signing off. And I will talk to you guys soon. Namaste. And I hope you guys have a peaceful rest of your weekend. Stay healthy. Keep in positivity. And remain authentic no matter what. Authenticity is key.